So every day, all day in my practice, I have people come in and I hear this consistently and over and over and over again, the negativity, the negativity, the negativity. And it's always being put outside of themselves. It's always that everybody else is negative. They just can't. This person's negative. This person's negative. This person's negative. I want to talk about that a little bit: negativity and positivity. Okay. If you've listened to any of my videos or you've ever had any sessions with me or listened to me speak, I'm always going to be speaking about coming down into the middle. Stop pulling things to their extremes, right? This and that and left and right and up and down. Because when they get into the extremes, it's very limited to what you can do when those things get into those extremes. We want to have a combination of both of those in the middle, right? Wholeness is everything, bringing everything together. So when we talk about positivity and negativity, those are the polar opposites of each other. We want them to mix together, right? Everything is not negativity. It's not, because some people are having, it's pain. That's what it is. It's pain. They're suffering. It's not negativity. It's pain. They're going through something. They're dealing with something, or they're not dealing with something, or they don't know how to deal with something. But there's a suffering, right? So when something comes in that complaining and fear and all of that, we're going into a pain type of a level. And then it's being dismissed as this negativity and pushing everything away. And better to be looking at that and taking a look and seeing where you might be showing up in that same way, right? So where is your pain and your struggle and your shadow getting in the way? You know, where is that automatically running your life? Because that's what you can see in them, right? When you see somebody whose pain is automatically running their life, rather than labeling it as negativity and running away from it, realize that it's running their life. And you can see what that's doing to them. And so rather than judge them or ask them to change or tell them what they should do, because nobody likes that. Seriously, nobody likes that. Stop doing that altogether. The minute you tell somebody, you know what you need to do, they shut down. Do you like it? How do you ever respond when somebody tells you what you need to do? We don't. We don't like it. It's not beneficial and it doesn't help anybody. Allow them to run their life the way that they would like to run their life. Okay? That may mean that you remove yourself from them. Absolutely. But instead of labeling these things as negativity and trying to push everything away, let that come in, okay? And what you want to do is not be afraid. We are receiving systems, right? We are giving, that's the way the energy system should work. It should be like the lungs, a giving and a receiving system. But you have to have a good energetic digestive system so that when that stuff is coming in, it's able to break it down a little bit, just like food. If you take this food, it can have bacteria, it can have parasites, it can have hair. It definitely has hair if it's in my house. It's got some cat hair in it. Well, in mine, because I shed a lot. And it's going to have all this stuff in there, pesticides and everything. You don't not eat the food because it's got this thing, oh, it's negativity. You eat the food and you build your digestive system so that you let your digestive system know the beneficial things and the non-beneficial things so that it can start to break that down and separate that out so you're able to feed yourself with nutrients. So the biggest thing that I notice is when people are scared of the negativity and they're pushing it away, they're starving themselves because they don't let anything come in and they can't see the nutrients. They're judging the whole thing as bad. Right? So then they use positivity as a sugar coating. So now they're taking the shadow and they're dipping it in the sugar and then they're swallowing it that way. And you don't need to do that because you don't need to be afraid of it. You need to break it down, right? So if you receive that, then your systems should be able to break down the energy that belongs to that person and their particular thing that they're dealing with and take that out with the waste. That's the waste, right? And then take the part that says, wow, they're running their life automatically, and they're running their life from their pain. And where am I doing that? And then that's bringing the energy back to you, and it's feeding yourself the nutrients and getting rid of the waste, and not having to be afraid of what's going on in the world.